What's up, guys? It's Cubano's Comics. This is going to be my entry into SemperFi Comic Guy, his 4th of July contest. So, the comic that I thought was my best choice for most patriotic comic or cover or storyline, it was Captain America number 300. And the reason for this is because you can't get a more patriotic character than Captain America. Obviously, I mean he's Captain America, for Christ's sake. So, and in this comic, I mean he's going against obviously his arch enemy, the Red Skull, aka Johann Schmidt, who was a Nazi general, and Hitler turned him into the Red Skull. And I mean, you can't get another character that is the anti-American more than the Red Skull. I mean, he's about as 180 degrees on the other end of the spectrum as a patriot here for the U.S. You have the Red Skull, who is all about, in his career, he obviously oversaw a tremendous amount of genocide. He was personally, in charge of or gave the command to eradicate a whole bunch of different towns and cities. And the character was created by Kirby in 1941, so it just tells you the feeling behind the character when he was created. They pitted the most evil anti-American person they could in comics and put him in Captain America comic, and he just basically embodies all that is not the U.S. He's Captain America is all about freedom and liberty and everything else, and Red Skull is pretty much just the opposite of that. And that's why I wanted to choose this comic. Not only is the cover, so classic, but when it comes to patriotism and anti-patriotism, I believe this is the best comic I have in my collection that epitomizes that. So that's it. That's the comic I'm entering into this contest. And then for the other part of that contest, SemperFi wanted to kind of get our idea of what our favorite 4th of July memories were. And for me, I mean, it's pretty simple. I was lucky enough to grow up in the Washington, D.C. area. So going to the National Mall for fireworks is possibly, the best thing you can do. I mean, they have an amazing, it's the nation's capital. They're going to have an amazing fireworks show. But to me, it meant a little bit more than that. My family, obviously coming from Cuba in the early 60s, it's similar to the Red Skull, really. I mean, they came from a country that was completely a dictatorship and escaped there and came to this country where they got their citizenship and freedom. And getting a chance to go with them growing up every year to D.C., or really local ones as well. It wasn't always D.C., but to go to the fireworks and have that as the symbol of our independence and be there with my family as a first generation American. I think, that kind of is my greatest memory. And then doing that for my kids and taking them to see fireworks, I don't know. To me, it's just that's the best thing about our country. We can do whatever we want, well, within the law, and we have the right to do anything we put our minds to, and we're not held back. And my parents obviously didn't have that freedom after Castro took over. So, to me, the fireworks epitomize that hard work that they had to put in to get to this country and give me the opportunity to grow up in such a great country. So, anyway, that's my memory, my best memories of 4th of July. So that's it, guys. That's my entry, and I hope everyone's doing good. And I will be seeing you guys soon.